The Arc Raiders has a major problem. Before we get
Big
into
one.
that, before I want to say everything that we said previously about the game is true. It is polished. It is a fun time. It's the game itself, the way that it operates. It has an incredible strong early experience. But right around the 70-hour mark when you start to actually flesh out your skill trees, that's when things are starting to become stale. It is actually starting to get a little bit irritating, not because of the game and its environment, it's the community that's
Right.
starting to switch
But
over.
I will say this too, though. When we first looked at the skill tree, it looks really good, right?
Yes,
Like you look at it like, ooh, okay, so I can move faster when I crouch, or ooh, I can open up things, I'd be less noisy opening up a hatch or whatever. Ooh, or this. And then you get into it and you realize the amount of grinding that it takes to level up once and then to realize it doesn't really make a difference, like, at all.
right,
And to know that the team and I understand why they did it, but they actively nerfed something when you grinded the entire way to get out there. Do you know what I mean? Like doing the
right.
whole red skill tree.
Yeah, the survival
But
survival side, yeah. Which
I'll tell
was
you what, I don't know what happened in this game about that 2.5 week mark, but the culture has drastically changed. And I
before
feel it every time I jump in.
before we get it to that, it in my attempt to keep it uh, organized. I do want to backtrack on what I said. There is some problems within this game that need to be addressed so that so that people feel the need to constantly get in here and feel like they can at least be rewarded for most of their runs if they play correctly or play smart. I the weapon there is a stagnation that's starting to happen. There is no structured progression past whatever skill tree that you max into. Obviously, that's the one that's going to make the biggest difference because all of the early levels they're pretty quick to level up. Now you're starting to slow down in like the in level 40, so you're not really getting these skill points as quick. So now the only thing left for you to do is to hunt for blueprints. That's it. And I and the way that they have blueprints now in the game is there is no there is no target to say, hey, like this area has this particular kind of loot. I don't want the area to say, oh, this specific blueprint is over there, but I do want, you know, I do want
Target farm.
targeted farming because not only that, newer players can get in here and know that, oh, I shouldn't be going over there because it's a lot more hostile. So I'm gonna stick to these outer areas that don't really have
I mean,
that high end loot, but I can still get some valuable stuff here.
I
Um,
guess I guess they do that right now though, don't they? Like the way they color coded on the map from like yellow and red.
it
But
is
even then, I don't feel like I'm going. All right, here's a take. I don't feel like I'm getting any different type of loot if I were to go to the water treatment plant or going to the
right,
annex. Do you get
or
what I'm
using the
saying?
keys
From
to get
yellow to
there.
red, oh brother, if I look into another one of these breaching things and get shotgun, medium, and light ammo and four bandages, I'm gonna rage.
Dude, do you?
There is the amount of hostility that comes with getting to these things to realize I could have just crafted
Right,
what's sitting in here.
right.
I'm done.
That is that is asinine. Because I didn't think about that aspect. Is that the amount of aggression you have to deal with sometimes getting to these places? Why would somebody why would you make your player base? Why would you lock these lockers up at the end of the skill tree only to let your players get in there, fight for it, and get shotgun ammo? Not even I think at least a blueprint should be in there, even if it's
Well,
one that you already have. I
but
think there.
here's the thing, though. Go ahead, keep going. You're good.
I was saying there should be a blueprint progression. If I get a duplicate of a blueprint, then
Oh my God, that's no.
I should somehow be able to put this into a tier or recycle it, and then it counts toward my progression towards getting another
Or
blueprint.
or if you're gonna duplicate it out, do like what the division does. If I break down a blueprint, it gives me rare materials. Like maybe it's a magnetic converter or something like that that's
Right,
used to do or to craft another weapon.
right,
Also, though, because we actually have jobs, right? We
right,
go outside and touch grass, we have families. We truly don't know what was really populating in those breaches for the first 2 weeks.
right.
So they could have just been in. Obviously, there's a trade system out there. Something changed because there is not as many blueprints out there that are for sale anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Something happened when they changed that breaching. So I'm sure that people were just yeeting it through getting these things.
And
But yeah.
I not only that, there's something going like I feel like if you go to these places constantly, or you if you're having to craft something in order to open up a door, then something of value should be. So you wasted resources like the power rod, or even though that cheap,
Oh,
yeah,
buddy.
power rod or stuff like that. At least let there be like an epic gun or something in there, guaranteed at least, so people have some incentive for using this. When you craft that power rod, it's basically just, oh, I'm hoping for the chance of something popping up in this locker. Not that there's something that's
But
guaranteed.
also, but also though, crafting a power rod for a lot of people is a tough thing to get, right? It may not have been about 2 weeks ago because you could actually get in. Dude, we were leaving with full backpacks, like
Constantly. Yeah.
every run. Like I had 280 spaces and I'm deleting shit because I had too much. I think if you're gonna put things behind a locked door to where you have to craft something, or you have to be that high up on a skill tree, and the hostility that comes with you getting there, like we're gonna get to it. But if I gotta fight two, three, four, five teams to get there, then to find out got some herbal badges,
Right.
bandages, brother, that's just that's demoralizing. And then to realize
Exactly.
I
Makes me
get
not want
there,
to play.
someone's gonna come around the corner, they don't know that this has already been opened and looted. I'm getting boot clamped
Blasted.
like
Oh.
instantly. And then they get in there and realize, oh, there was nothing in there.
Right. So yeah, there's some stagnation. Like I don't even feel the need. I find a blueprint cool, but I just feel like I'm just running out here and aimlessly trying to build up my bag and just trying to craft weapons or hatch keys and stuff like that just for the opportunity that maybe I might run across a blueprint. But yeah, either there is some they need to change the way that system operates and have another way of implementing blueprints so that people find a lot more. Also, before we get off of this tangent, I'm sorry, some of this stuff should not even be blueprints from the get-go. Why is a flare or why is
You know you like
glow
that blue
why
like
is it
stick?
why is a glow stick a blueprint? And I'm out here trying to hunt for
I don't know.
weapons. Some of this,
I don't know.
like the grenades, yeah, I love all that stuff. Medical stuff, yeah, like the medical spray, a lot, yeah, sure. Those are epic
Okay, but that's
items. Those are
survivability
cool.
though.
Yes,
Sure.
but my God, a glow stick.
I I think, and I hate to always come back to this game, but I'm spoiled by Division. Like they
Yes,
really have that game clocked with just the whole loot system in general. Now, obviously, it's not exactly looter shooter like this is. Like this
yeah,
is
this is an
truly loot
extraction.
and shoot.
Yeah,
Like this is a very loot based game versus where Division is. But like the way they do their exotics now, the way you can target farm. Like what if I really like the anvil? I can go to certain parts of the map in Division and go hunt for certain weapons. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know if they truly knew that the game was going to be as big as it was
Probably
or
not.
as popular,
Kind of like
but
Helldivers.
boy, they're hurting on the
Right.
back end of this game.
And just to be a little bit fair, the game has been out for 3 weeks or somewhere like that, so we're still obviously in the early stages of launch. But yeah, I think some big changes need to come down the line. Let's talk about weapons. There is no reason, there is no incentive for me. should bring a purple weapon out into the field, and I can dog you with a kettle or a Stitcher. And all I gotta do is level up a Stitcher up to level 3 or 4, and just
with basic materials.
With basic materials, so I don't even have to use like high-end crafting materials to do this. You can survive most gunfights.
Okay, I got to be honest with you. You send me a picture of this. I have never read something in a game and been like, that's a total lie. This says a Stitcher 1 is a common SMG, deals good damage, but has quite a low fire rate and can be hard to control.
That is a lie.
I got to be honest with you. I've seen that gun in action on me, and every bit of that ain't true. I have been shredded. Okay, I'll give you an example.
45.
I was using a Bobcat. I was using a Bobcat with a silencer and an extended mag, and got the jump on somebody, and he wiped me off the map with a Stitcher. So I don't know what we're doing here.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear get good at the game. That's dumb. Like, that's really dumb.
And it's not even about it's the fact that people don't even want to run their regular weapons, because why would they when the base weapons do so well? I really think they need to do some major rebalancing to make people feel the need to run these higher end weapons. A Stitcher, I feel like, first should not be able to be upgraded. If it's the base weapon, if it's just a piece of crap that you found, I don't think it should be able to be upgraded. I think like the further, like say base weapons are not allowed to be upgraded. Green weapons can go up to like level 2. Higher can go up to level, the purple weapons can go up to level 3. Higher in like yellow, 4. Or maybe they just get unlocked at 4. But
oh no.
Yeah, there needs to be some
booty cheeks.
Because everybody right now in Stellamontis is running nothing but free loadouts, because obviously it would be stupid of you to go in there with a loadout that costs.
It's almost dumb to even run a regular loadout on anything.
Right. Because you can get by with the Pharaoh and the Stitcher. Pharaoh does excellent damage, does great penetration to arcs, and then the Stitcher is for self-defense and anything else. There is no reason. The Patina, for some reason, the purple weapon, everybody has that blueprint. I don't know why that blueprint has the higher chance of dropping over everything. But even X, who joined late, was able to get the blueprint for that early.
Picked one in the first couple of days.
Yes, and I don't even think he's level 10 yet. So there is obviously a higher percentage rate for certain weapons, and that weapon is absolute trash. It is not to be used on PvP.
And
or
I'm okay
like
with that. And I'm okay with that. Because in other games where there are drop rates, I get it. Some things are just going to drop more than others. But you can't buy it. That is a strictly either you find it or you kill somebody with it, or you have a blueprint for it and it's trash every which way to Sunday. That's weird. Right. Like, that's really weird. The game, like, that gun is just not good.
And also, because this is why people are running out here reckless. This is part of the reason why it has turned into a bloodfest, is because there is no penalty for getting out there and kill. Like, you could dog a whole team with a Stitcher, no problem, if you're good enough and you're a good enough shot and you get the advantage on them. So obviously people are going to be more aggressive. They don't feel like they care about their loadout enough to want to keep it. So they're going to be more aggressive and they're going to be more confident attacking people. But if you let that Stitcher be what it is and described as in the in the tag, on the tagline, then people will not be, and just make it weak. I don't understand. If it's supposed to be a piece of crap.
It says it's weak. It says it's weak. The damage on that gun is not even barely existent. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that PP whatever 90 or whatever it was off a Battlefield. It was an SMG that was hitting like a Barrett sniper rifle. Like, what are we doing, people? Like, did nobody quality test this? Did like somebody really get in there and go, shh, don't tell nobody. They ain't gonna notice. We noticed. You're not getting that
Right.
stuff by gamers. You're not doing it. And especially with the amount of streamers that are going on in meta builds and this and that. No. Come on now.
Also, there is no incentive to work together against the robots. Like the entire
I don't
idea,
even worry about the
idea,
robots anymore.
the old
I'm not even looking
ideology,
up.
the ideology of us versus the clankers is completely gone at this point.
No.
Uh,
It is us
it,
versus us.
Whereas us versus us and the robots are
The robots are looking
to
around like, yo,
facilitate.
what is happening?
Right? There is
I
no
tell you
meaningful
what,
incentive for us to get together, even when we're trying to, even on the maps that have the queen or the harvester. Most people are not even going for that. You know what I do see going up? Flares, red flares, because they're all just
well,
out there killing each other.
I don't know when it changed, but it seemed like it was overnight. And I'll give you a great example. A couple of last weekend, jumped on there and need to get some, items to, upgrade whatever it was I was trying to do. And I'm running around the damn battlefield. I see a guy. He sees me. See him see me. And from a distance, he stopped, put his gun up, said, "Hey, hey Raider." Cool. Threw my gun up. Hey, kept it pressing. Dude, I'm like 100 yards from this guy. I hear in the distance, "Hey." I'm like, "Oh shit, is he talking to me?" I come back over there. He goes, "Hey man, you want an anvil blueprint? It's sitting in here if you want it." Literally walked over, picked up an anvil blueprint. I was like, "Thanks, man, appreciate it." He goes, "No worries, just figured if you wanted it," and kept it pressing, dude. I literally got booty clapped coming out of a spawn point now. Like I can't even. I've sent you videos. Like what the
Yes,
hell is happening? No hi, no hey, don't shoot. Hey, cool. I see the whites of your eyes. You're getting annihilated for
yes.
nothing. Like you're not getting anything out of it. I don't understand.
Even solo running has become a lot more. Solo running used to be pretty safe, like during the first week, because everybody was concerned
It
about
ain't no more.
leveling up their workbenches. And I knew, I was like, we both were talking about it because we were like, oh, once people get these workbenches leveled up and they don't have any incentive anymore to go out there and get something, they're going to turn on each
Done.
other because that's the only adrenaline that you really get is when fighting against other players. That and that's the only thing that you can do that's technically for fun, because even the arcs, like I said, there's just no
I don't
incentive to go
fear
out
them.
there. Yeah, I don't fear them,
I don't fear them.
and there's not
I don't
enough
fear
on the map.
leapers. I don't fear the rocketeers. Nothing. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a difference between fear and respect. I don't want to start a fight with them. I don't want that
Right,
leaper coming over here. I don't want none of that. But if I see him on the map, I used to be like, "Oh shit, that's a serious thing." Bro, he can do whatever he wants. I can use that cloak and he'll never even know I'm there. Keep it
right,
moving. I'm worried about the dude sitting up on top of a building that's been sitting there for the last 25 minutes just picking people off for no
right.
reason.
Like that guy that was shooting on top of the building in Spaceport, and I don't even think he won anything. I think he was
Right
just
out
up
of a
there
spawn point?
sniping. Yeah, I think
Yep.
they need to. I think actually they need to go the battlefield route and give like extra XP for working together on, or they can have. Um, I know the harvesters are kind of considered free, basically like community events or just an event that's
That's not a
happening.
community event. That's a
That's
death
not.
match
You
right
go
then and
after that
there.
harvester, somebody's watching to see you take that down, and then they're gonna
And
walk
you're
over there,
getting
dome
bodied.
you. Yes, you're getting bodied, because most of the time,
You're not
I'm,
leaving with that loot. That ain't your
yeah,
loot.
I'm, and also people just have no respect, for the loot. Like I understand the PvP part of this, and I understand there is risk for everything, but my God, I think the best thing for them to do is to increase arc activity on the map. Give
By 10. Something. No, I'm sorry,
something
brother.
something needs
I
to
understand
happen.
PvP, but dude, it is gone from good luck
Yes,
on
and I
getting on
also
here because
also the shields, the heavy shields
they're
only going to protect
worthless.
you
Worthless.
for about, I don't know, maybe a couple more seconds. I've survived a little bit longer. But God forbid you got multiple people, or like two people shooting at you, you're done. You're gonna run out of stamina.
Or
You're
one
not gonna be able to
stitcher.
recover. Yeah, or one stitcher. You're not gonna be able to recover fast enough to get your shield back up and be able to do anything else. It's just a little bit more protection, just so you can maybe get to cover. But I really think that there needs to be some severe balancing with our equipment because I sh- players should want to craft these higher end materials so they can
Yeah.
survive longer, so they can feel protected and also feel good that they spent the time to level. I don't feel good about leveling up these workbench other than the ability to
And then
craft like
you
the
you want to do
electronic
the
components.
expedition? You want to do the
Right? You think?
expedition? You want to start all the way over?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Mm,
You think
I'm not
after
doing that.
taking
I
this
almost did it.
long,
Almost did it. Almost
you
started it.
that's crazy because you think I'm gonna take this long to get these blueprints, and you think I'm gonna throw it away?
But here's the thing: it don't even matter because half the blueprints don't mean nothing.
Right?
So it's not that it even matters. But also, do you know how hard it is to find some of these damn items?
Yes, I do.
And now I got and that's when I was worried about the arcs.
Right.
I had people dropping stuff out. Hey man, do you know where this is at? Or hey man, do you have that? I'll trade you out in the world. And now I got to worry about freaking Tom, Dick, and Harry as soon as I come around the corner. Nah, brother, I'm lucky that we got into it when we did because
Right.
I'm never restarting that character.
Right. I just
Never. That's a
the
division
only
character now. That is a forever character.
the only
Mm-mm.
way that I would do that is kind of like the COD route when you prestige. They let you take one perk with you in the prestige, so you don't have to unlock. That's the only way that I would ever think about
No.
doing an expedition. Other than that, you think I want to lose all my blue, or you can choose. You want to keep a blueprint, or you want to keep a skill point. I think that's a good choice to make. People will want to keep
I don't know.
like a specific weapon that they like. I think that's a good trade off. But you want me to just get rid of everything? You think I want to level up all these blueprints? You think I want to do that again in a more hostile
No.
environment?
No. Mm-mm.
Listen, I
Nope.
love
I'm good,
PvP.
brother.
I'm about the action. But there needs to be a balance always with this stuff. Somebody called it on Reddit
Th-
in the comments. They were talking about it's going to go toxic immediately because the players don't have anything else to do.
But and here's the thing, and I think I told you this. How do you turn that back off?
I,
You can't.
I,
It's
I have
we
no
have
idea.
gone so far over the line. And I know you don't really follow this because while I'm working, I listen to reels and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you got Nick Merckx and Burnt Peanut or whatever his name is.
The burping.
They created some, yeah, what a lunatic that he's entertaining. I will
He
give him
is.
that. He's
Yeah.
entertaining. But they've created some divisional line between the Bungalores and something else, and these guys are killing each other just based off uniforms out there. And like their whole fan base is divided on this, and they're jumping into lobbies just killing each other. That's where we're at. Why don't y'all get on Battlefield and do that shit? Right? Like get on COD. Isn't half of y'all are freaking COD streamers? Go do that shit over there.
I
I
have to
didn't know
play.
this game was gonna have a damn KD fucking side of it, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, I don't.
Might
I
want
don't.
to bleep that. We might get in trouble on YouTube for that.
I don't know what these people are going for. That's the crazy part. Is like you would think that there is no stats for you to keep up with. So why are you so concerned about shooting? Like we could all get out of here together with loot and have a happy
No, I
time.
want what's in your
I
pockets.
I
Nah,
am
I
willing
need
to
to
even
know
share.
if I
I'm not
kill
even.
you, that you got that blueprint in your safety pocket. I need you to fear, did you put that in there? That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Ignorant. Anything you're trying to kill me for is in a safety pocket. All you're doing is being frustrating.
And they're fine with that. That's the crazy part. They're okay with that. People kill just to kill.
100%. Yep.
No,
That's what
that's
aliens
what.
see when they see us. They just looking down like, man, this is crazy.
Man, it was supposed to be us against the AI, and now everybody was saying, "Hey, Raider, don't shoot." I mean, I still get that from time. Like today, I had some really pretty good runs, other than the guy shot me in the face one time, and then obviously I'm about it. So
About time.
I'm about it. But he ran off, so I was like, you know what, I'll respect that. I think he was just
Just
he was shooting out of fear, so that's fine. But yeah, I don't know how they're going to
right, but
correct
that's
this.
also that's a knee jerk reaction now.
Right.
Brother,
And
we were running into
that's
build.
fair.
I will tell you this. I was on Stellamontis, kid
Yeah.
you not, a week ago, right? I got into a room. There were 7 people outside of the room standing guard. I wish I could go back and record this. Standing guard. The guy is literally outside. Hey man, when you're done looting, let us know. We'll come in there. No problem. Standing there. They went in a line and looted in there. And then I was like, you know what? That guy was pretty cool. Like to kind of stand guard. I gave that dude, I jumped into another lobby. I easily upgraded 3 of his benches, gave him a whole cracker here, this, that, just like, hey man, I got extra stuff because it doesn't fit in the inventory anymore.
Right.
Bro, I go into Stellamantis last night, sent you the recording, jumped down. Dude ran by me, went to the room, guy chased him, I killed him, he came out and killed me. What are we doing? Just like that, a week later. It's
And
just
nobody
ugly.
got out
It's
with
ugly.
nothing.
And I'm
Like
coming
at the
from
end,
Division where there's a huge PvP side. Nobody got anything.
yeah, exactly.
It's just stupid.
Robots just laughing at us. It's a hell of a social
Giggling.
experiment because
The
it
shredder's
didn't
like, I
take
could have done
long.
that for y'all
It
for
did
free.
not take.
It's, bro, we were in the second
Damn,
day of the
Ark is
game
like, I don't
going.
even gotta
This
waste
ain't
my
no
bullets.
last.
They'll just be out here killing themselves.
They're going back reporting. They just doing it to themselves. You know what? Skynet was right.
Right. They may as well not even spawn any arcs in there because I guarantee the players will make sure nobody's left on the map. It's not like you can't
Yeah,
carry
it's fine.
everything.
It's
People killing me just for the thought that I
it's
might
just the
have
point of
something, a
I think it's
blueprint.
just messing with somebody.
Yes. That means
And here's the
player
thing: the
base is bored.
blueprint's going in my safety pocket,
Right.
and the blueprint's going in my safety pocket. You ain't getting it anyways. As soon as I see something good, the hatch key comes out because I can craft it. Everything important goes in there.
Right.
It's dumb, dude.
It's because the player base is bored. It happens all the
Fucking
time
ignorant, man.
when they don't have anything else to do.
Yep.
They will destroy each other. But I don't have anything else to say. I mean, we
Now
both
I've been
knew it was
yapping for
coming.
30 minutes.
It was supposed to be 10 minutes,
Yeah. It's crazy,
but
man. Well, it ain't gonna
yeah,
be that.
I think they really need to go do some weapon balancing, make people feel better about the higher end weapons that they use, because a lot of people just take them and just keep them, like I am. There may as well be a trophy until I get a blueprint for
They're
it.
trophies.
Right. But yeah, let us know how you guys are enjoying it. I know some people still having pretty good experiences with the game. I was not gonna lie, I still have some. I play the game like Splinter Cell though. I don't interact with nobody. I creep around. I crouch. I listen for footsteps, like all of that. And still, sometimes I do get contact, but you definitely I cannot play like I used to when I first started. You have to change your play style, otherwise you and even if you do change your play style, you might get bodied. Regardless, because you never know who's looking at you. But yeah, anything else to add, Ghost?
I'm over it. I'm done. I'm playing Sworn. That's what I'm doing. I had to take a break.
Man was getting off raging every day for like the past week. But yeah, let us know, guys, what you think of the
Bro,
game.
it's
What
I'm
do you
over
think?
it, man.
What do you think of it now in its state? Do you think some weapon balancing needs to be done, or maybe you just think this is the way it's supposed to be because this is how all extraction shooters end up? I have no idea. This is my first main one that I played. Yeah, we'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. And above all else, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an episode, and we'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.
Peace.